Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. Today, I want to talk about our moving averages that we use on the trading indicator. Those are going to be the 9 and the 30 EMA. So those are the dark blue line and the orange line that you guys see on my screen here. The orange line is the 9 EMA. Think of that as the average price over the last 9 days. And the blue line, which is the 30 EMA, think of that as the average price over the last 30 days. So very, very important to understand moving averages, right? Because if you take a look over here at the cheat sheet, okay, you could see markets move in cycles, right? There's a phase where they call it the stealth phase, where we're just consolidating, right? We're below the mean. Okay, the mean is the average. Okay, and the average, the mean price we pay attention to here on this channel are again the 30 and the 9. So we are looking at the average price over the last 9 days and the average price over the last 30 days. So our goal as traders is to buy as close to that mean as possible. Okay, as close to the mean as possible. We don't want to buy up here, okay, in delusion, new paradigm phase. When we're this far up, when we're this far off the average, we are not looking to buy. Okay, a great example of this is going to be XRP right now. Okay, again, everybody and their mother is talking about XRP, right? Oh my God, it's the new greatest thing in the world. It's amazing. It's going to $10,000 a coin, right? You're seeing everything. The whole kitchen sink's getting thrown at us right now. Okay, we do not want to be buying as traders up in this area. Okay, this is what we call delusion. This is what we call the new paradigm phase. Okay, new paradigm means, oh my God, it's the next biggest thing in the world, right? But what you can see here on XRP is the fact that we are extended, right, off of what? Off of our EMA. So we're extended off of our average. Okay, so this right here, right, I like to reference personally the 30. My favorite setup is off of the 30 EMA, a bounce or a breakout over the 30 EMA. And I'll show you a couple examples of that here in just a second. Okay, one you can actually see right here on XRP. You can see we called this signal out here on the 5th of November. This was 50 cents, guys. XRP was 50 cents when we called the breakout here. Boom, you can see what did it do? It broke over the 30 and it broke over the 9. Okay, and it has been using our 9 EMA, right? That is our orange line as support over the last 3 weeks on this massive, massive run up. So you could see, right? Boom, uptrend, uptrend, uptrend. Okay, it kind of stalled out right here in this area. You can see we got that consolidation. What did it do? Right, it dipped down right onto that 9 EMA. Okay, and the reason we use the 9 and the 30 EMA is because both of those EMAs are the most popular EMAs used among traders. Okay, so I'm not the only one using these EMAs, right? There's hundreds, thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of traders, especially institutional investors, using these averages because it makes sense to pay attention to what the average price is on the week, right? It makes sense to pay attention to what the average price is over the last 30 days because that is the monthly average. Nine is a little over a week, but I don't know. 9 is just a very popular one used among traders. And I mean, you see it in every single, almost every single moving average tutorial. The 9 and the 30 are going to be the most used and the most accurate. Okay, and I'll show you some setups, right? So again, our job as traders is to buy at a fair price. Okay, where is a fair price? A fair price is near the mean. And when I reference the mean, if I'm looking at this chart right here, I want to look at the 30 EMA. That is my favorite setup. And again, I'm going to show you a couple setups here in just a second where this plays out over and over and over and over again. But with something like XRP, right, that's in this mega bullish run, right? This kind of move, guys, is so uncommon. I mean, it happens rarely. You're rarely going to see a move like this happen, right, over time. I mean, this is like 300-400% in 3 weeks. Okay, it just never happens. And all these people who are getting into it now are just like, they're going to get slaughtered, right? There's going to be a big dip on XRP eventually. I don't know when it's going to come. It could come next week. It could come the week after that. It could come in a month. It could come in 2 months. But there is always a correction back down into the mean, okay, into the moving average. So where I want to buy XRP is into the 30 EMA, right? Again, we called the signal out over here at 50 cents. So yes, I sold a little bit early. I got out a little bit early, but My strategy is more around consistency, not around trying to hit a home run on every trade, right? Everyone just thinks, oh my God, all I got to do is buy crypto now and it's just going to go straight up. All these new people getting into the market, they're the ones buying up here when really they don't know that the smart money, the people who were buying here in the takeoff phase, when we actually broke out over that 30 EMA, over our mean, right? That 30 EMA, boom. Okay. That is when smart money's getting in. Smart money, they ain't getting in up here, guys. This is the retail is getting in up here. The sheep are getting in up here. They're about to get slaughtered. Okay. And I'm not saying XRP can't go to $10, $8, $7. But as a trader, as someone who wants to buy something at a fair price, how do we average what a fair price is? Well, I personally think the easiest way to measure it is by looking at the 30 EMA. Okay, if you're using the strategy that we use, right? We're swing traders. We're not day traders. We're looking to get in when it makes sense. So if you take a look at XRP right now, okay, this is the weekly moving average, right? The 9 EMA, right? That orange line on my screen is the 9 EMA. So you can see the candle is way up here right now, right? The price is sitting at 55 cents, where the 30 EMA is sitting right around 2. So if I click right here and I can measure, and I'm just using my tool here over on the side here. It's called the long position tool. Okay, if I take that and I click on XRP, okay, it's up 20, 17, 18% off of its weekly average. Okay, that's the weekly. That's the orange line. But if you bring it on down here to the mean of the 30, so this is the average price over the last 30 days. So you can think of this as the average price, right? The monthly average right now, which is sitting at around 122, call it 130. That is a 51% premium that people are buying XRP here. So again, if you're looking at the average, and again, I don't know how you can measure the fair price, but to me, I think it makes sense to look at the monthly average, right? The 30 EMA. So for me, for someone as a trader who wants to buy something at a fair price, I want to buy it at the average. I want to buy it at the mean. Okay. So if I'm getting a green dot up here, right, on the indicator on November 9th or whatever, or 29th, okay, you got that one right there. Your stop loss on that trade should have been right there at 128, right where we bounced into that EMA at. So you were entering on this candle right here at about 144. It went all the way up to $3 and you made 100%. Congratulations. Beautiful trade. Again, in a very, very bullish market, super bullish stocks, super bullish crypto, it's going to ride that 9. You can see how it's riding that 9 EMA, just riding it. Okay, and it's all good and great, right? So if you're playing that 9 EMA, if you're going to play the bounce off that, what you want to do is you want to wait for a pullback into that name, okay, into $2. So that right there is going to be a 16% dip from where we're sitting. If this thing gets cut in half and comes back down to the monthly moving average, which it always happens, I mean, it always pulls back. Everything always retraces into the moving average. It always happens. One of these dips always happens. Smart money, eventually, they want to take profits. Okay, if smart money's up 300%, remember, they got billions of dollars. So if smart money put in $10 billion down here, right, they made $30 billion up here. But the thing about it is the smart money cannot sell unless you guys, right, hopefully not you guys because you're part of the community, but they cannot sell unless retail is buying. So I have a general rule of thumb where if they're already talking about an asset, if Twitter and all these people on the internet and the news channels and all these people, they're already screaming about it, right? Media attention, enthusiasm, delusion, right? It's going to $10,000 a coin. It's never going down. Just buy it. Just buy it. I mean, every time you open up TikTok or Twitter now, everyone's an XRP expert, right? Because it's not hard to make money when you're going on a parabolic move. But the thing about the parabolic moves is they always come to an end. And when they come to an end, they will sell off eventually back into the average, okay? And the average that I personally like to pay attention to and that I try to teach on this channel is the 30 EMA because we are focused here on a monthly and a daily chart, okay? There's two ways to tell if something's in an uptrend, okay? The first way, which is my favorite way, is just to make sure that we have a green dot on the monthly. Okay, if we have a green dot on the monthly, we're bullish. Okay, we're in here on the daily, and we are looking for these pullbacks to happen. And you haven't seen a pullback on XRP in a while, but eventually it's going to come, right? It's going to come. You're going to get that opportunity. So I just advise you guys, right? If you're seeing green dots happen, right, like Swift came today. Swift is a very, very low market cap coin. So you can see the green dot came today on December 3rd, right? Well, the price was all the way up here at 9 cents today. How far was that off the weekly moving average? Okay, that was 40% off of the average. So if you're entering on this green dot here, okay, you're still buying at a 40% premium. That isn't a good green dot to enter on, guys. The ones you want to enter on are the ones around the moving averages, right down here on the 20th, right? That one came at 3 cents. That went all the way up to 8 cents, almost 9 cents. That was a 300% move. Okay, a good example too is here's Snapchat. Okay, Snapchat, we got 2 green dots over the last 2 months. One came on November 22nd, one came on November 23rd. Or I'm sorry, October 28th. Okay, what happened to the price? What happened on this green dot right here? Okay, what did it do? What did this candle do? Okay, it broke over the EMA. It broke over the 9. It broke over the 30. Okay, so when you're trading, you want to be above that average, right? You want to be above your EMA, your average price, whichever one you decide to use. Again, I like to use the 9 and the 30 because I think they are the most common among traders. But you could see that takeoff phase, that breakout, boom, we broke over the mean, right? We broke over it. The green dot came and we broke over it. So if the green dot comes and you're not breaking over the mean, or maybe you're very, very extended off of the mean, like you saw with Swift today, okay, you're way off the average. I mean, you're right. You're buying 37% premium off the weekly and a 53% off of the 30. Okay, again, my favorite setup is a bounce off of the 30 or around it. Okay, we took this Snapchat trade here, and we're up 20% on it. Okay, because we got in on this green dot. The green dot, the candle broke both the EMAs. It broke over the 30. It broke over the 9. And what are we doing now? Okay, now we have the mean underneath us. Okay, it's underneath us, acting as support. You want to make sure that's acting as support and not resistance. Okay, look at this. Is this a good time to buy Snapchat? No. What are we doing? We're rejecting off the 9, rejecting off the 9, rejecting off the 9. Boom, breakout over the 9 right there. Good. That's a good entry right there. But the monthly wasn't green, so we didn't take that one. But that was a good, right? It broke over the average. It finally got up. The bears got into control, and then boom, we just rode it. Okay, pulled back into the 30, broke up. Okay, this green dot right here netted you 30%. That came at around $10, went all the way up to 13. This one came right here at around 10.50. Okay, what did we do? We went all the way up to 13, and it's not done. Okay, this thing's got a lot more meat on the bone. Okay, one of the most beautiful setups I've seen in a while right here, for an example of this, is Roblox. Okay, what did Roblox do right here? Okay, what did they do on their earnings? Okay, they beat their earnings. When a stock beats its earnings, that normally causes the price to go up, right? Because that attracts more investors, more institutional investors, because what are they doing? They're beating their revenue. They're doing better than expected. They made $105 million more than expected for the quarter. So that means they're making money. That tells investors, yes, they're making money. So let's put some money there. Okay, boom, they break out. Is this a good time to buy up here? Up on Roblox? Okay, after we break out and go up from 39 all the way up to 55? No. Why is that not a good time? Well, you were sitting only 5% off the 9 EMA, but you were sitting around 20% off of the 30 EMA. So what did we get here? We had a 20% pullback, okay? The stochastic RSI came back on the ground here at 0. We were consolidating right on that 30 EMA. And then what do we get? A green dot, boom, breakout over the 9, and now we're getting that continuation here. So the EMAs, guys, that's how you can tell if you're getting in at a fair price. If you're near that moving average, right? If you're way extended off of it, like XRP is right now. I know everyone is on the XRP train right now, but again, look at our sheet, okay? If they're already talking about it, okay, you're up in this area if you're 50 to 60% off of the 30-day, okay, off of the mean. Okay, it's an easy thing to understand if you think about it. Okay, this is the monthly average price at 123. You are 50% off of that price. So you're going to the grocery store right now because it's Tuesday, because Tuesdays groceries are 50% more expensive. Or you're going to the gas station and you're buying gas on Tuesday because it's 50% more expensive. Does that make sense? Okay? Because if that was the case, you wouldn't go buy groceries or buy gas on that day. And you shouldn't want to do that when you're trying to buy, when you're trying to invest into assets that you want to make money on. If you're buying at a 50% premium, right, off of the average price over the month, it doesn't make sense, right, if you're trying to make money. I would rather, as a trader, buy at a fair price. To me, and this is just my opinion, a fair price is the average price on the month when you are in an uptrend. Okay, so for me to want to buy XRP, we would either need to pull back down into this orange line, which is a 20% drop from where we're sitting, or even better, my favorite setup is the bounce off the 30, just like you saw on that roll blocks, which is a 50% drop, which would make sense here for a correction. Because again, all the retail and the sheep are buying right now, in my opinion. Okay, they are unloading on you guys. These guys are unloading on you guys, and they buy billions and billions of dollars worth of stock or worth of coins, right? They don't buy like 10,000, 20,000, or 5,000, or right like us little retail guys. Okay, they're buying billions and billions of coins. Okay, so they need to unload on you guys. Okay, in order for them to sell, they can't sell their coins unless you guys are buying them. Does that make sense? And when we are up 50, 60%, when we're 50, 60% off the average, that's when smart money's going, maybe I should be taking some profits here. So you're seeing a red dot on XRP here today too. So again, as a trader, I want to buy when the price is fair. We called the signal out right here on November 5th at 50 cents. Okay, for me to tell you guys that it's a good time to buy up here 50% off of the monthly average would just be stupid. Okay, it'd just be stupid of me to tell you, yeah, it looks good. Can it keep going? Yes. But I will tell you, I've been doing this for 8 years, and these moves right here, these rarely happen. Okay, this is like a GME move back in COVID. Okay, what did GME do back in COVID? Okay, it went all the way up to what? To 120. Everyone was shouting about it. They were screaming, oh my God, diamond hands. We're never going to sell. We're going to hold it forever. We're going to stick it to the big guys. We're going to stick it to the man. We're diamond hands, baby. Okay, what happened? It went from 120 all the way down to $8. Okay, meaning those idiots held all the way down because they don't understand that these markets are controlled by the smart money. And the smart money is looking to take profits when we are very, very extended off of moving averages, like you saw today on XRP and a number of different examples. Okay, so the best time to buy, guys, on these green dots, again, I don't want to buy the green dots up here or up here, okay, when we're sitting off the average. The best ones to buy are around those moving averages. That's how we know we're getting it at a fair price. This Roblox trade here was a beautiful, beautiful setup we called out the other day. We called that signal right there on Friday at 49. Okay, that thing's already up 6% off of that dot. Okay, so if you're getting a dot with the stochastic RSI on the floor and we're into an important moving average like the 30 or the 9, those are the setups we're looking for, guys. We're not trading every day. We're not day traders, guys. We are looking for these prime time setups. We're looking to buy when the price makes sense. Okay, and it makes sense when price pulls back into a very important moving average, the monthly mean, right? The monthly average, you want to get as close to that average as possible. Okay, and again, I use the 30 and the 9. You might use the 50, the 200, right? There's a ton of different EMAs you can use, but over 8 years, I have tried and tested this strategy, and it is hands down the most accurate that I can give you guys. And this setup happens over and over and over again. We have 200 stocks, 300 stocks in cryptocurrencies that we scan here and we follow on this channel. So out of those 200 stocks or cryptocurrencies, right, there's always a setup somewhere. Okay, I drop a watch list every single week over here in the Discord looking for these same exact setups. You guys can get my watch list right over here, okay, by clicking on these lists. I got a free trading course over here that you guys can go watch and kind of learn more about the strategy and the process of this. But I hear a lot of you guys asking about the moving averages, so that's why I wanted to make this video today. Hopefully this clears things up. The moving average is just a way to tell if you're getting it at a fair price. Again, our goal as traders is to buy at a fair price. We are not buying assets like XRP. I don't care if you think it's going to change the world and send us to Mars. Okay, if it's 52% off of the average on this channel, We are not buying. We are not entering up here on those positions. I don't care if it goes to $10. I don't care. Okay, I do not care because we have a strategy. Okay, and the only way to be successful as a trader is to have a strategy. Okay, 90% of day traders lose, and everybody wants to be a day trader. Okay, how you win at this game is you find a strategy that works, and I believe our strategy is anywhere from 80 to 85% accurate. Okay, when you execute it correctly. Okay, and you just do the same thing over and over and over and over again. Okay, you find your setup and you take it, guys. We have called out a number of just bangers. Okay, here's another one. CRO, what did it do? Boom, lifted off 23 cents. Okay, were we buying up there? No. Why? Because we were 60% off the average. What did it do? It pulled back into the 9. It pumped, pulled back into the 9, consolidated. This is another position we have open right now. We got the green dot, boom, right off of the EMA there. Okay, and now it's pumping. So we're either looking for a break over it or a break off of it. We want that separation from the EMA. So this is another good example. Rivian, today we took the trade yesterday. Why? Because it pulled right back into the 9 EMA. We were playing the bounce on the 9. If it breaks the 9 EMA, that's why we use a stop loss at 1149, right? Because that was the bounce on that moving average. Is the wave way up here? Yes, but the dot is still green. Okay, we have a weekly green dot, and candles are pointing up on the weekly, and we have a monthly green candle. You guys can probably not barely see this, but the monthly candle is green. So this could be the reversal signal, right? You got a green dot here on the monthly chart, okay, which tells us, okay, for the next few months, this thing's going to be going up. So every time this thing pulls back into its moving averages, either the 9 or the 30, I want to be looking to enter. And that's why we took the trade on Rivian there as well. CRO, same thing. We're consolidating on our moving average. We broke out off of it there. Okay, right here was the green dot we actually entered on the 30th. And what did it do? It broke out over the 9. Okay, and now the price is trending up. Okay, what's Snapchat do? Snapchat green dot breaking over both of the moving averages. Okay, look at that. See that candle? That was the green dot. What did it do? It broke over the 30 and it broke over the 9. That confirmed that, hey, this is a trend reversal. We're breaking out over the average. The buyers are stepping in control. And now you can see how price is just riding that 9 EMA now. So hopefully you guys got a better understanding of how these EMAs work and how we use them. Again, the whole goal is just to get in at a fair price. If it is more than 10, 20, 30, 40% off of the moving average, once you get into the 50 to 60% average, once you get into the 50 to 60% off of the mean, off of that 30-day moving average, that's when you want to be very, very careful. Just like how you see here on XRP, just like you see here on, what is this, XLM. Okay, how far off of the mean are we? Okay, we're turning red on the candles. We're 43% off of the EMA. Everyone's saying they want to buy it at 50 cents, but again, you're paying a 40% premium here. Do you want to pay a 40% premium on your what you're buying? Anywhere in the world, gas, groceries, okay, Christmas presents. No, you don't. So why would you want to do that with assets that you want to buy and make money? Why do you want to buy it? Okay, why would anyone want to buy it at a premium? Okay, when everybody else is talking about it. If they're already talking about it, guys, if they're already talking about it, if there's already enthusiasm, you're too late, because our goal is to buy right here. We're buying the breakout of and the pullback into. Those are the two places we want to buy. The breakout over the EMAs and the pullback into them. Okay, on a daily chart, if the candle is green on the monthly. And again, we called out XLM as well, guys. I don't want to toot my own horn, but we called it out right over here on the 6th at 9 cents. So you made 600% off of that move. That is not common. Okay, but again, we're cracking down here. We got red candles, okay, a red dot. The stochastic's pointing down, and we're at a 40% premium. I don't want to buy assets at a 40% premium, and I don't think you should either. So let's wait. Let's be patient. Let's wait for the reset. Okay, let's wait for all these people who are getting in up here to get flushed back out, because when this happens, they're going to be selling down here at 30 cents, and we're going to be right there to scoop it up. So hopefully this gives you guys an idea on how we use the moving averages. If you guys got any questions about this, feel free to email me. My email is over here inside of the server rules. Overkill at overkillinvestingclub.com. You can also talk to me over here inside the Discord by becoming a member. We got everything you guys need over here. We got the trading rules. We got the trading apps, the trading indicator. Okay, when you guys get the trading indicator, you are going to get the red and green dots. Everything you see on my charts, the EMAs, everything is already set up for you. It is a pre-filled template that's going to completely be updated into your TradingView account for you guys to start using for yourself. Again, we have a very, very specific trading strategy here. You can see the trading rules. There's a trading course right here for free that you can get right now by going to the Discord. That link is pinned in the comments and in the description over there. Again, if you guys got any questions, feel free to email me. One more thing, please, please, please. Guys, I will never add you as a friend on any social media platform or the Discord or send you a DM asking for money or cryptocurrency. There's been a lot of scammers going around impersonating me. So please, please, please be careful. Okay, I will never add you as a friend on any social media account. I don't add people. Okay, I just put content out, and I will never send you a DM first. If you send me a DM, I will DM you back. But just make sure that you are clicking on my name when you are sending the DM, and it's not from somebody else named Overkill Trading. Hopefully this helped, guys. I've seen a lot of you guys talking about the moving averages. I wanted to make this video today. Tomorrow we will be putting out a video covering your guys' chart requests over here inside the Discord, so make sure you get those in. Just drop these throughout the week if you guys have requests. And we drop a video every Wednesday, and we answer and go over charts for you guys. We also drop a watch list every Saturday. You guys can watch the most recent episode right here. And that's all I got for today, guys. God bless you. I'm going to go get some dinner. Y'all have a good night, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.